It's Jane.
And it's JV.
And welcome back to the Hamilton Rewatch Party. We lost 4 episodes. This is the 4th episode. The world was wide enough. Hamilton, Animatic. Yeah. Let's go.
Check out Patreon for the unedited version. Right?
No.
No? Okay.
To see the rest of the series.
Yeah, there's more there.
There are 10 things
the last episode.
We rode across the Hudson at dawn. My friend William P. Van Ness signed on as my number 2. Hamilton arrived with his crew, Nathaniel Pendleton, and the doctor that he knew. I watched Hamilton examine the terrain. I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain. This man is poisoned by political pursuits. Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4. Hamilton,
modern guns.
Position,
yeah.
Looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a soldier with a marksman's ability. The doctor turned around so he could have deniability. Now I didn't know this at the time, but we were near the same spot. My son died, is that why?
Oh my God.
Examined his gun with such rigor. I watched as he methodically fiddled with the trigger. 7. Confession time, here's what I got. My fellow soldiers will tell you I'm a terrible shot. Number 8. Your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your classes, but look it up. Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim, it's him or me. The world will never be the same.
Oh,
I had only one thought before the slaughter. This man will not make an orphan of my daughter. Number 9. Look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require.
Words, don't do this. It's fist fight or something.
8, 9, number 10, paces fire.
Oh.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. Is this where it gets me? On my feet, several feet ahead of me. I see it coming. Do I run or fire my gun or let it be? There is no beat, no melody. Burr, my first friend, my enemy. Maybe the last face I ever see.
Oh,
if I throw away my shot, is this how you remember me?
Throw away my shot.
Yeah.
This bullet is my legacy. Legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I wrote some notes at the beginning of a song someone will sing for me. America, you great unfinished symphony you sent for me. You let me make a difference. A place where even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up. I'm running out of time. I'm running and my time's up. Wise up. Eyes up. I catch a glimpse of the other side. Lawrence leads a soldier's chorus on the other side. My son is on the other side. He's with my mother on the other side. Washington is watching from the other side.
So Washington's dead at this point.
Goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up, Eliza.
Oh.
My love, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom.
He aims his pistol at the skyway.
Whoa!
I strike him right between his ribs.
Oh, right between his ribs.
I walk towards him, but I am ushered away. They row him back across the Hudson. I get a drink. I hear wailing in the street. Somebody tells me you'd better hide. They say Angelica and Eliza were both at his side when he died. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. History obliterates, and every picture it paints me in all my mistakes. When Alexander aimed at the sky, he may have been the first one to die, but I'm the one who paid for it. I survived, but I paid for it. Now I'm the villain in your history. I was too young and blind to see.
You're just mad. You know they made a mistake.
I should have known the world was wide enough for both.
That's all.
Imagine if they had worked together.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Sad.
You know, like when I listen to the soundtrack, like I can't listen to this song because it's like, it's so sad.
Yeah, it is. Because he like immediately realized his mistake.
Yeah.
And it was just in a moment of rage, you know? And he explains why he did it because Hamilton was wearing his glasses. It was in the spot where his son died, and then he was so scared to like leave his daughter.
Yeah. It's messed up. Yeah. It's
So sad.
And like he has to live with this forever now. Like he killed his friend, and now he's left alive, and everyone's
someone everyone loved. So he has to hide.
Now he's the villain. Like in the history books, he's known as the guy that killed him. Like and then now he's just regret, like instantly.
Yeah. And it wasn't like Hamilton was innocent in this, Like,
no, they're both at fault. Like they're both should have just shook hands, like it showed.
Yeah, like
what
sorry.
If they just like sorry? Let's just
Yeah.
Like
the argument dies.
Hamilton was even like he was my first friend, but he's the last person I'm gonna see, and then seeing his son and his mom. It's just all that stuff. It's just.
Oh my gosh, I'm so emotional. But it was the first time I heard this, and I've listened to the song. I can't really listen to it that much, but he said, "Eliza, take your time. I'll see you on the other side." Like he wants her to live a long time.
And she did. Yeah. She wrote his story and everything.
I just think that's so, like, it would be so hard, to like imagine the person that you're with, like they go so young. And then you have to live like a whole nother life without them. God. And then imagine you die and they're really there waiting for you. Like, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Such a beautiful song. The way it's like it gets quiet, then it like builds back up.
Yeah, I'm a mess. That song is so hard.
It's so rough. It's a really good song, but it's so sad.
And
it's
there's
hard
no music playing when the bullet is coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's just,
I can't wait to watch.
I think they want you to know the intensity of that moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch what Disney Plus has in store for us.
I know. I think it's going to be really cool.
Because they're going to have the live action of the original cast. So that was like 4 or 5 years ago. And it's going to have like all the voices from this.
Okay, I want to make it happy again for a second. I saw the funniest thing on Twitter. Someone, the guy that plays George Washington, and when they did it at the White House, so there's a picture, his Twitter picture is he's in the background, and it's a picture of Michelle Obama, and then someone screenshot, and they're like, that's a weird flex, but I respect it. And then he liked it or something. It's just like, oh, it was so funny. Yeah. But we're gonna keep this stuff going on Patreon. Things that we can't post on YouTube will pop up on there.
Yeah.
And we'll have like the full watch party over on Patreon of the film.
Yeah, definitely. If you're a fan of Hamilton and you want to help support the show and get access to like to cool stuff that can't go to Patreon. I mean, go to YouTube. Definitely
go to YouTube, yeah.
Consider coming to Patreon. Check it out. The links are the first link down below.
Yeah, and big shout out to Spree for making this series happen. Guys, remember this was the end of the lost episodes, the 4 episodes that took so long to come back. Our channel was hacked when we were posting Hamilton, and we ended up losing like 4 months or 5 months of it.
Yep.
And then we actually, they ended up deleting 4 videos. We looked everywhere in our archives to try to find them, and they're just not there. So this is part of the hack. When we lost our channel, make sure you have a 2-step security on your YouTube. We now are fully secure, but anything can happen and it sucks.
Yeah.
So stay safe out there. And I can't even remember our reaction to the last episode.
I know. It's coming out soon, guys.
Yeah.
So look out for that. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this.
And some more awesome Hamilton content.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're out of here. Peace.